Hello everybody, my name is Viv and this is Josephine away from the Josephine and Jack project, and welcome to the latest session in our series of High and Low with Jack and Joe. Now Josephine is in isolation with me here in Gateshead, so we've been getting to know each other quite a bit over the last few weeks. Now I have to confess that I had a little bit of a whinge this morning, didn't I, Josephine? Yes, unfortunately I was going on and on a little bit. I was whinging that it was too hot, that I just wanted to go to the beach with all of my friends and have a big party. Well, of course, Josephine pointed out that in lockdown and in isolation, we can't do anything like that. And Josephine came up with a great suggestion. Can you remember what it was? That's right, Josephine. In one of our sessions, Josephine remembered that we'd once made a gratitude tree. Now, gratitude is something that we are thankful for. It can be anything in our everyday lives. And if you're grateful for something, then it sets you up, it puts you in a good frame of mind, and it gives you some nice chemicals in your body to make you feel a bit better. We went through the motions of making a gratitude tree, and by the end of the day, you know what? Definitely felt a lot better. So we've set this up to help you to make your very own gratitude tree. The items you would need to make a gratitude tree include a piece of paper. So what I've got here is some wallpaper backing paper, which you can get from any hardware store, and I think it's just a couple of pounds. It's not too expensive, but if you don't have some of that, just normal A4 paper, and then you can sellotape two pieces together in the middle to make a bigger picture, so you could probably make a larger tree. Then what we have for our leaves for the tree are just simple sticky notes, and these are all different colours, so we can have some green, we can have some floral colours in our tree as well. It doesn't matter that they're rectangular, they'll just make a nice pattern of leaves. What we next have is some pens and some pencils, so you can use whatever you have, and you can use a nice combination of pens on different coloured sticky notes as well. If you don't have sticky notes and you just have paper, you might need some white tack, so you can use that to stick your leaves on. Maybe you might need some sellotape if you don't have that, or some glue. These are just alternatives. And finally, if you don't have already the smaller sticky notes, then you can take some larger ones or some larger paper and simply cut out some leaf shapes. If they are sticky notes, be sure to leave some of the sticky on the back as well. And there's one very key ingredient, Josephine. Can you remember what that is? That's right, some gratitude. Yes. So I was having a think about things that I was grateful for, and Josephine helped me out. And one of the main things that we've been thankful for during isolation is our health. So I've written health on this, our leaf, and I'm going to stick that right at the top of the tree. Yeah, now what I've done, I've drawn the tree in pencil first, and then I've gone over it with a brown marker pen to make some nice big branches like this, going all the way off up to the sky, and we've got plenty of nice big brown branches to stick our multicoloured leaves on. It doesn't have to be very detailed. You could add a nice little hole for an owl to live in if you wanted to, but you can make it as simple or as complex as you want to make it. But I think you'll all agree, I hope you'll all agree, that looks at least a little bit like a tree. Yes, so I was thinking of the different things that we are grateful for, and we came up with, for example, the home that we're staying in. So we're very grateful for this lovely home, aren't we, Josephine? I'm going to pop that on my tree as well. My partner and my family, very grateful for them, because we've all really been very, very respectful of each other and very friendly and very gentle and caring all during isolation. And one thing that happens all of the time in our house, and Josephine will vouch for this, is that there's always either music playing or music being sung. There's a lot of music. Like ABBA, I say thank you for the music. Now, when I had a whinge this morning, I got in touch with some of my colleagues at the Josephine and Jack project, and they were able to tell me the things that they are grateful for as well. So for example, Kate and Michael got in touch and they said they were very grateful for their family. So family is always a good one, family, friends. And I chose to make these a nice bright pink colour because when I think of Kate and Michael together, I think of a nice bright pink, and they've got some purple writing on there as well. So family, that can be a nice flowery colour at the end of the tree. The second thing that they were thankful for was the ability to go out in their garden. They're very lucky to have a garden, and they've definitely been using that in the really nice weather that we've been having. And as an extension to the garden, they've loved the ability to go outdoors and do their exercise as well. So we've got some nice bright colours there, making nice flowers on our tree. And when I asked Simon, the CEO of the Josephine and Jack project, he mentioned this one, and you might recognise this. It's the NHS. We're all very grateful and thankful for the NHS, aren't we, Josephine? And they've been looking after us, keeping us well, and we've been clapping for them every Thursday night, which is absolutely marvellous. So that's a great one, and I think that should take pride of place over there on the tree. Now Simon is also very grateful for love in his life. I've drawn a nice red love heart on there. And the colour scheme I've picked for Simon is a green leaf, but with brown writing, because Simon particularly loves gardening and growing things in his allotment. So I thought that was a nice colour scheme for Simon to have. And finally, he also has a lovely brown dog. He's very grateful for his dog, Alfie. So he gets to go on our gratitude tree as well. It's fun this, isn't it, Josephine? Now Martine, she said that she was very grateful for all the kindness that has been shown throughout lockdown from her friends, from her family and from her neighbours. So kindness is a really important one. If, for example, you're ever feeling quite frustrated or anything like that, just show a little bit of kindness to people and, give them a little bit of patience and respect. And I've drawn Martine as a nice peachy orange colour because Martine reminds me of a nice peachy orange colour. Martine also has green fingers and she likes growing things. She's a dab hand in her garden as well. So we've got some nice peachy flowers on the end of our tree. And this one made me laugh, and it reminded me of Josephine and my teenage daughters and Jack, because it says, my bed. She's very grateful for her bed, which I think is a fantastic one. And if we're all honest, that would be our number one as well. Finally, Ali got in touch, and she is very grateful for her friends. She's a lot of friends surrounding her and helping her out. Now, Ali's colour scheme, I've used lilac, purple and some dark blue, very sort of jewel-like colours, like the colour of the goddess. That's how I think of Ali, and that's a nice colour scheme for her to use. So our friends go on the tree, and Ali loves her books. She loves to read. Very intelligent lady is Ali, lots of books to read. And then finally, she's recognised what we've been doing throughout this series. We've been creative. She's very thankful for all the opportunities for creativity that we've had and that we have taken up, which has really kept us all going. So there we have it. There's an absolutely fantastic start to our tree. If you can, I'd like you to comment below and tell us what you're grateful for as well. It could be the first thing that you see when you look out of the window. It could be the sunshine, the birds singing, that sort of thing. Something inside the house that you really are thankful for every day of the week. Do get in touch and let us know, and we will continue growing this until the conclusion of our course, and we'll be able to visit our gratitude tree in the last DVD and just to see how wonderful all of this growing gratitude has become. That definitely made us feel better, didn't it, Josephine, at the end of the day? What's that? I wasn't so whingy anymore. You're getting cheeky living in my house, aren't you? Well, thank you very, very much for listening, and we look forward to seeing you all again very soon. Stay safe, stay well, and big bye-bye.